Hello and welcome to WMKCTV with me, Chris McCarthy. Thank you if you are joining us for this, the last round of the Stars at Whilton Mill Championship. And what a season it's been. And to kick us off today, we've got the Cadet final. And this one, a close championship. This is going to be a close end to this championship, rather. Two drivers really with a realistic chance at winning, and they're only split by 3 points. So they are Angus Fender and Reggie Doohy. So anyone that's been following our coverage this season will know that them two guys have been consistently at the front. Adam Sparrow is third in the championship, but he missed round 6, I believe, and that unfortunately has meant that he is not in contention, but I think he would have been. Anyway, let's run through the grid with this. Let me run through the grid with you, shall I say? There's 23 drivers entered into this one, and I'll quickly run through the top 10. So on the front row, and he's done it all right so far. Angus Fender, he's put himself on pole, and the best place to take the title from there. So let's see what he can do. Adam Sparrow is going to be to his outside. Row 2, Jamie Mead and Max Fenlon. And then we have to wait until row 3 till we see the championship leader, Reggie Doohy. So he's in 5th, but on the inside, so he's still got a good chance from there. Jensen Brown will be to his outside. Row 4 is Joe Fowler and Joe Butter. And row 5 is Tyler Reed and Kyle Connolly. So let's get straight on with this one. Who's going to take the championship? And also, who's going to take the race? They come on to the start line now. Fender to our right and Sparrow to our left. Looks like we've got away first time. Fender having a big look over his shoulder there. And that's because he's trying to see where everyone else is. He's got a great start. Sparrow it is who's followed him through. I believe that is Fenlon from 4th on the grid. That is in 3rd. Mead, I believe that is in 4th. The top 3 not even defending going up the hill. I'm looking for Doohy. I think he's there in 6th place because he is the other championship contender, of course. And someone's gone off in the background there. 2 drivers have gone off. Not too sure who they were. I'll try and pick them out. You can see the novice driver, McCallum, going through there. But here comes Fender into Chapman's for the first time. Sparrow in 2nd. And Fenlon has had to retake that 3rd place from Mead, who obviously got past him at some stage in the lap. Brown is there in 5th place. And Doohy there is the 6th. There is the 34 kart going through shot. And look at Fender. He's got a massive lead. Sparrow there in 3rd. Here's the main battle on track as we start the 2nd lap. And that's for 3rd place between Fenlon, Mead and Brown. They come up the hill now. But look at these two leaders. They're it's almost like they're in mini-maxes, the lead they've got here. And we've got some overtaking going on there. Mead is who got into 3rd place. And Brown followed him through to run 4th. And there's Doohy there in 6th. So he needs to start making some positions up. Because he is actually, as it stands, he will lose the championship if he finishes in this position. So he needs to get a move on. Here they come now. There's about 5 drivers in this battle here for 3rd place. Mead is at the front. But yeah, Fender doing everything right so far. Look at that lead. He's just shot off. Sparrow is in 2nd. Here comes Mead in 3rd. Brown just behind him. And where's Doohy has actually made a place now to run 6th. And he's all over the back of Fenlon. As the camera turns there, I see Doohy nearly going up the grass there. And yes, he's made that move stick. So you can see he really, really wants this championship. And next on his list will be Mead, because Mead and Brown. So what will Fenlon's fighting back though as we come into turn 7, and he's got back past. Another 33 is having a look at Doohy, and that is Joe Butter, who started on the outside of row 4. So an explosive start to this race. There goes Doohy, and all of that has delayed him a little bit. So Fenlon not really doing him any favours so far in this race, but I'm sure he's not too bothered about that. He just wants to do the best he can. Behind, just off the back of this battle, is Kyle Connolly in the number 50. And then we got the battle there for novice place, which is being led by the 23 of Josh McCallum at the moment. And we do have a total of eight novices in this race. So that'll be interesting to keep an eye on. Doohy's back past Fenlon. And yes, he is. Yes, he's back past. So good driving there. He must have got past the top of the hill. Popular overtaking place, of course. Here is Brown and Mead, who have just gapped Doohy with that battling going on. But let's see if Fenlon will just follow Doohy this time. And there's a move there by the 77 going into the boot. And that is a nice, clean move there by Max Littlewood, the novice driver. So here's Sparrow, who is in a lonely second place, really. Can't seem to do anything about Fender, who, to be fair to Fender, is probably increasing his lead every single lap. Running in the mid-43s. He's about 0.3 quicker than anyone else. So absolutely flying he is today. I wonder what... Obviously had his Weetabix for his breakfast this morning, because he's absolutely gone. Sparrow there in second. Doohy, though, is also flying, because he's caught Brown and Mead up, who haven't really been battling. So that's just raw pace. And look at what it's done for Fender, and it's brought him with him. So back to a 4-cut battle. And here comes Doohy into the boot at the inside of Brown. Can he make it stick? Yes, he does. That is a nice, clean move there from Doohy. And Fenlon has just taken advantage of all of that. So the pair there working together, and Mead there was pointing up at, and Brown has retaken Fenlon going into turn 1. That was a great move. You can see he took some impact on the curb in doing so, just to make it look a little bit better. But yeah, that was a great move. Obviously Fenlon was delayed, must have been delayed coming out of the last corner there, and they have disappeared out the shot. But I will try and keep an eye on who is got the better of, because I see Fenlon going at the inside up into turn 3, but obviously that move didn't pay off, because Brown is still there. 33's Butter still behind him. Here's a battle down in the lower order of the top 10 between the 50 of Carl Connolly and the 39 of Joe Chapman. And Doohy's passed now. He's into third. So he's gone past Mead. But, sorry. He's gone past Mead, and I think this would be enough for him to take the title. I'll just have to work. Why is it that all commentators, why are we all bad at maths? We really just need to find someone that is good at maths. I think they will be tied on points if it stands as it is. I think they will be. So that will be an exciting end there. I think that'll go on countback, and I believe Doohy will take the title. So all he has to do is stay in this third place, Doohy, and I think, to my knowledge, that will mean he'd take the title. So just to make things more exciting, as well as the battle for the last stage on the podium for Doohy, it's for the championship, and that is massive. So, and looking to spoil that for him is Mead, Brown and Fenlon, as we are into the second half of the race now. So you can see Doohy there just getting his head down, but just can't pull away at the moment. Mead doing a very good job just to hang on in behind him there. The top two, well, they're well out in front, and I can't see them changing order unless there is a serious mistake. Doohy there, look at him getting his head down, but Mead, today, I can tell you today the weather is very, very miserable, although dry, very cold, and you can see the clouds above just very darkening, and that has come along with some very harsh winds, and that is giving Mead a very good tow today. So here we go though, Doohy again getting his head down, but just his pace is just nowhere near the measure of Fender. And here's a great move going into turn 1 and out of 2, and that is the 22 making a position, and that is Tyler Reed. So that was a great move, and I believe he was going past Chapman, I think it was, and he went past there. As we pick up Sparrow again, having a lonely race, but see, these are the times when it's good to go out in the practice that they do on Saturday and just run around on your own, just so you can get used to setting consistent lap times. But although rare in the cadet class, sometimes you will find yourself in that position. Doohy now starting to feel the need to defend as we enter the business end, because he has Mead and Brown all over the back of him. Fenlon seems to be dropped from this group just slightly. And here comes Angus Fender, and what I believe is the last lap. So up the hill he comes, sorry, into turn 3. Look at that lead. He's almost got the whole straight over the battle for third place there. And even over Sparrow, a massive, massive lead. If you just started watching this, you'd think he was a back marker. But we have to keep an eye on Doohy, because if he loses a position, he will lose the championship. Fender's done everything right. And what an exciting end to the championship this is going to be. Fender, he will not know if he's won the championship or not until Doohy crosses the line. Sparrow there will take a comfortable second. And Doohy, look, he's defending. I'm not sure if he knows this is what he needs, but they've gone out a shot. And Fender, he believes he's won. Look at it, it celebrates. Sparrow there in second. Who's going to get third? And no, Doohy's been taken. He's been passed, and he's got his hand in the air. Mead's gone through the third. Brown it is who's finished fourth. And even Fenland got past Doohy there, so I'm not too sure what happened out of shot there, but Doohy, well, he had it all to lose really going into the boot, and I think that's what's happened. Oh no, I'm not too sure what happened there going through the second part of the boot, because he looked like he defended it perfectly coming into the first part, and I don't want to make any assumptions, but Doohy lost the championship, the last corner, the last lap. But you cannot take anything away from Fender. He drove an absolutely brilliant lights to flag victory. I think that's the first time I've seen that in this class this season. Sparrow, he deserves some credit for his second, and Mead takes third. Brown was fourth, Fenland fifth, and Doohy will be a very, very disappointed sixth place. But I tell you, he can leave with his head held high. He drove an absolutely fantastic race to get through to that third place, and well, sometimes it's just not your day. Well, however, what a great end to the championship it's been. Well, we've still got 5 races to go. That's crazy. Well, I've got to take my hat off to all the Coma Cadet boys. They've been a pleasure to commentate on, and if all of you are watching, please do join us again for the Cadets next year.